Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. We're going to look into your messages. This is a timeless and a general message. So let's get started. Who or what is this about? Okay, Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, there could be an earth sign in the picture. The Queen of Pentacles, ultimately, when I see this card, I see beauty, perfection. So if you are, you could have a lot of beauty to you, and if you're working on something, you could be looking to make it perfect, and that is coming with grounding. So if you're working on a project, for example, then you're needing to sit with some pain, and like that grounding is sitting with pain. And if this is maybe some kind of maybe a connection, like a love connection, then you are still grounding and you're making sure to achieve. So you could be generally this kind of person who always looks to like how to do better or how to get to your achievement. And there you have it. So you're sitting with some kind of process right now. Of course, there could be an earth sign or like another earth sign in the picture. Nine of Cups. Okay, so the Nine of Cups shows a wish fulfillment. There could be some wish fulfillment coming your way. I'm getting that strongly with this Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. So it could be in terms of finances or anything that you are manifesting definitely is coming in. Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands can find you planning. And the thing is, I just did a December 2024 highlight for you, and there was a lot to do with focus, discipline, and look at that with the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Two of Wands. I feel like you're upholding a really high vibration right now that allows what it is that you are manifesting to come in. It's a way of saying also that you see, with this Two of Wands, you can always come back to the two, be in the in-between. So it's also highlighting your power. There could be a shift that you're making in terms of like how powerful you are. And like you can always come back to the starting line. You can always come back to the drawing board. And that will help you even to have more direction, to know what it is that you want, because you understand that if you want something, then you can achieve it. So yeah, the Two of Wands definitely shows planning. So you could find yourself going in to plan even more with this new truth, new information that is coming up about you. Now, we'll get to the other side of this reading because I'm getting another side to this. King of Cups. So the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The King of Cups shows a lot of wisdom, experience. The King of Cups, in terms of context, can be a medicine person, like a healer, a doctor. And yeah, you could be showing up as the King of Cups, or there could be someone like that in the picture, or even a water sign. The Fool. So the Fool is a leap. When I see the Fool, funnily enough, I also see the Tower to some capacity. Why? It's not the same as the Tower because the Fool has this thing of saying that it's time to change your approach. It's time to move in a new way. Like they're always looking to innovate something, to do something new. So you could be the one who, or you could be in this place where you're looking to go about things differently or to change your approach. And that is not coming as a Tower because as you are changing direction, then you're not so much jumping into the same thing. It could be that you're doing like this project, for example, and you've been doing the same thing and it feels stale. So something may feel stale and you're like, oh, it's time to change that. And with that, you're avoiding Towers because if you look at Towers, I'll just explain this a bit more. If you look at Towers, most times at the bottom, it's consolidated. It's something that is very solid. It's not movable. And then there's a lightning that is striking the top because the bottom is a bit hard to approach, right? So there's something about a build-up of pressure and then bam, it can explode. It can break out. So it could find you maybe exploding. And with this Fool, it feels like you are doing something that helps you to achieve and to do it in a calm manner. Yeah, so there could be some high chances for maybe explosion, triggers, maybe for example, and you being in this state is helping you to change approach. Again, I keep getting another side to this reading, okay? But let's start with you. At the bottom of the deck, death. The death card is Scorpio, so you're showing up in your reading. There could be another Scorpio in the picture, or even this coming as a major transformation. So yeah, you're needing to definitely sit with a lot of pain right now. Queen of Pentacles. It reminds me of, I think it's this person, is it Coach Payne or something like that? But yeah, there's a lot of that mojo that I'm getting in your reading. Queen of Pentacles, a judgment. So this judgment is showing a major awakening or a lot of major awakenings, a call to action. Yeah, I feel like this is you taking action. You're taking action, you're making moves, you're doing this. Queen of Pentacles, judgment. There is the Tower. Okay, now let's get to the second part of this reading. There is someone in your energy, or there could be some situations right now that are experiencing judgment, and everything is breaking down. And of course, you also could be experiencing the Tower, but I'm not getting a huge shake up, because there is some work that you're doing. And I'm saying you because it's you who is listening to this. But yeah, there's something that you're doing that is helping you to change your approach. It's like your guides tell you to stop, you observe something, and as soon as you observe, you're needing to move differently, or just even observe. Like, just step back and observe and watch. It's a no-win. And one example I'm getting here is, let's say you were going out and you felt to stay home. You're not necessarily feeling to stay home because it's a feeling, it's just a knowing. And you're not staying home because you are thinking there's danger out there. No, you're just feeling something, just you're there. And then all of a sudden, whether you know it or not, there's actually something that you were protected from. That is the knowing that I'm getting for you. The other side I'm getting, which is not mutually exclusive, of course, and or, is there's somebody, yeah, I'll use a body. There's somebody in your energy who is experiencing, it could be more than one, judgment, shake-ups, like they're not finding it funny. Think about what we said about the Tower. It means that some situations have resisted a lot. Like, they've resisted change, they've resisted like doing what they needed to do, like just going in a certain direction, and now is the time where everything is falling down. This is not to judge, but this is what is happening. And part of you gaining your victory, part of you moving from what may feel like a crossroads or in between, is protecting yourself. And this is where I'm getting this Two of Wands and the Fool. This is where I'm getting your wisdom that is being applied in order for you to pay attention, in order for you to not get involved in this. You can still be there, of course, apply this the way it resonates, but I'm really getting to not get yourself involved. Nine of Cups, Page of Swords. So this Page of Swords is watching. Could be some learning, or you're coming to truth, information that brings you into your wish fulfillment. The other side, of course, could be that these same situations are watching you right now. Nine of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles could be some potential, could be some news of money. Now, if this is potential, just know that these same situations could be seeing you as like you have potential now. At some point, you may not have been seen as that. They looked down on you. They misjudged you. Everything to project and blame and victimize themselves, they did that. And now you're the same person that is seen as having potential. So I'm actually seeing you as this Page of Pentacles. I'm seeing you as the one who may be asked to give money. Of course, I feel like you're having your wish fulfillment. Always, there are different ways to look at that. I'm getting like 2 or 3 ways to look at this reading, so I'm breaking it down as we go along. So yeah, I feel like you are seen as the Page of Pentacles. 2 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. So with this change in direction, 2 of Wands, this is a minor arcana, so it can show how you move around in your day-to-day, how you do your stuff, okay, how you go about. There was a horn earlier, but I feel like your guides are like, okay, that wasn't clear, or that wasn't loud enough, let's make it louder. But the 2 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, all of this, I'm getting good news for you, all right? I'm also getting a confirmation for you, because this is difficult, especially when you are someone who connects with emotions, or when they know what they call weakness, like how to connect with you, so they can actually use something to try to drag you back in. Let's say they have an offer for you. There's a way that they always know how to, because we're looking at energetic vampires, we're looking at situations that are dear to you, all right, to some capacity. So this is why I'm also being mild in this, because ultimately you get to feel that anger, you get to, like, in the like, by you changing this direction is also seeing where you may be holding some resistance, like little resistance between this and that, and then going in a new direction. So it could be that, let's say someone ask for something or a request, part of you is saying, do I want to do this? Like, if you truly want to, then you go for it. If you don't want to, part of it is like you working through that struggle, and then you change direction. So the struggle is real. The struggle is real. And with the 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, I feel like you're coming to some beautiful experiences. And what do they say about success in general? It does come with sacrifice, but what you're getting to see, that it's not that sacrifice, no, like all of that thing of selling your soul to the devil, all of that. No, it's different. It's just the struggle that it comes with when you're on this path of purpose, when you're on this path of elevation. This is what I'm getting for you. 7 of Swords. Yeah, so these situations could now be looking at you as well, like viewing you from afar. You see this Page of Swords, 2 of Wands. So they could be viewing you somehow, and there are eyes on you, but then your own change in perspective, like how you shift around, because you're still working on yourself, you're still building up on yourself. So it's also important to see, okay, where are you channeling your energy? That is that paying attention, like where are you channeling your energy? Are you going to channel it towards something that is like putting water in a basket? You know, you want to put it in a container that holds it. You want to put it in one that either holds it or even like gives back to you, like a deposit, you know, all of that stuff. And that is where your struggle will be. So the 7 of Swords can show like sabotage in general, you know, how we can sabotage ourselves, all of that. And then also the situations that could have a high risk for sabotaging you. Talk about sabotage and deceit. You know what they say about, you know, these situations, most times it's not like they don't know what they're doing, but they still do not know what they're doing. And this is why it's your sole responsibility to protect yourself. They know and they do not know, all at the same time. King of Cups, a Knight of Swords. So you could be receiving some communication, you know, with Mercury retrograde. There's Mars retrograde on the 6th of December as well, even though we'll have more readings before then. But I feel like there could be some communication. The Knight of Swords can be news, can be information, can be text messages, emails, whatever it is that you're receiving. Of course, apply discernment, but this is clear communication. Or even some situations moving from conflict with this Knight of Swords. The one other aspect of the Knight of Swords is definitely like chatter, distractions. So be mindful if these are distractions. King of Cups, Knight of Swords, 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands is an arrival. There could be a home situation highlighted here, or even like you being in a place of achievement. So this Knight of Swords and the 4 of Wands could be showing your hitting milestones, for example. overall, I feel there's something to do with a structure that is coming up with this communication. But I feel like you're good. You're actually good. The Fool, Five of Pentacles. So with this change in approach with the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, I'm getting the first three words that are coming to me right now is finances coming in. Finances coming in. And I believe I saw that earlier. Yeah, there's something about finances coming in for you. King of Swords. So the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now, with this full King of Swords and Five of Pentacles, that change in approach, this is real. You're not dealing with one situation. You're dealing with a lot of situations here that either see you as potential, either are experiencing something, and part of your protection is like seeing how to help from your place of wholeness. You are dealing with situations that you may have won or have had victory from, and they're not happy about it. Like you have your karmic justice, like these finances coming in are actually part of your karmic justice. You're also dealing with situations that are really scarce, and this is not about like how much they have, like how little or how much. It's just really those that wanted you to be left out in the cold, and that came up earlier. They just wanted you to be left out in the cold. Like, what do you think you're gaining out there? What do you think you're going to get out there if you went, all of that stuff. And then now they're having to watch you. All of them. And yes, there's you building yourself, your home, everything that matters to you, and you getting there more and more. This is talking about what you are leaving behind. People, patterns, anything else that you're leaving behind, like it's time to end that. This is talking about what you're ending. And how not so much you come in, but how I feel ultimately you sitting with some struggle. Yeah, I keep getting that the struggle is real. It's like a form of acknowledgement that indeed the struggle is real. And for someone, you could be saying that, hey, it's not a big deal. We're all on different stages of this journey, but I keep getting that. I feel no matter how used to it you are, especially with all the energies, I'm getting someone who loves to give, who I feel like they do know how to get to you. Now, part of the ball being in your court is knowing that you're not alone. Is also saying that, yes, now is the time where you're stepping up even more. So that you know where you're giving. You continue to... There's a connection to source that you have. That is an overflow. And one thing with abundance is it continues to give to you. And there will be some situations where you give and you don't even know where it's going to. But it doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. But it's just a way of continuously coming back to yourself to see how are you giving to yourself? How are you... Yeah, it's a form of like clarity that is coming, that keeps elevating you. Wow. Let's count the pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. This is 12. And then with the Five of Pentacles, there's 17 pentacles altogether. So this is giving me the path of purpose, the path of abundance that you are stepping further into. And that is putting you in a powerful position. It never really leaves. The past never really leaves. I don't see that. But what you get to do is decide what ends. And even if it ends, it doesn't mean it will not come back. But how do you end it? Or how do you change your way around what it is that is ending? Right? And that is how we continuously grow and evolve, and like what you call your success, literally. The Queen of Pentacles again. I'm getting a lot of and to not to put too much attention to finances, but I'm getting a lot of that for you, a lot of confidence in your finances and being grounded. Stay grounded. Sit with this. Summer, bask in joy and light. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. And Druid, hold the space. So a lot to do with manifestation, space as well. Space. So there's something to do with honoring the space with this death. Of course, like in this process, you're also in a place where part of that sitting with it is honoring the space. It can feel like vacuum. You can explain that even better, or you may not even be able to explain it, but there's something about the spaciousness, the vacuum that this comes with, because it's abundance. So it can feel boring. It can feel still. Yeah, it's stillness as well. Of course, depending on where you're at, it can feel weird because it's different from the masculine aspect of manifestation. But just know that you are right on track. One more. Autumn, release the old and rest. So we see autumn and summer together. So it's showing like the different seasons that one can be in, even in the tiniest of moments. Any more messages? Message from the third eye. So a lot of upgrades going on for you in terms of your intuition, your instincts, and information like insights. So you could be educating yourself as well. You're brilliant. At the bottom of the deck, wisdom of the solar plexus. So let's see what to read. I feel Druid is important because Druid is connected to the Tower and truth, like a new way of communication. The Tower is also seen as the Tower of Babylon, if I'm not mistaken. So it talks about Babel, like the tongue, speech. So there's something to do with even like speech that is changing. You could even be making your own language in order to... Your own language means there's a way you will communicate and the right ones will hear you in this process. Wow, Mars, Pluto coming up strongly in your reading. This is a profound process or deep process going on. But this is where you shine as well, because the 8th house, Scorpio, is all about truth. You know, anyone will come, see, like, I want the truth here. Tell me the truth. Even though the truth, we're not so much speaking it in a way where, you know, to hurt, because speaking our mind is different from speaking the truth, right? So it's getting to even like separate all of that. That is where that split is coming in. But I feel like there's a lot more truth. Like you're going to be thriving. Yes, there is struggle, but then you're going to be thriving because there's more truth. The truth is, we love to hear the truth. It just matters how we like pass it or do it in such an effective manner where we see the change that we want to see, starting with ourselves. So I feel like you're going to be thriving a lot in this new cycle. Okay, Druid and Summer. Hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong, knowing you are where you are supposed to be. The Druids were the ancient wise ones of Britain, Ireland, and France. They had a deep connection with the earth, the sun, and the moon. They were the scholars who created the Ogham tree language, and they were known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry, and craftsmanship. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. Just a bit of summer, because I feel that is happening already. Is that like the masculine? Rise up, open your wings and shine. Bring your projects and plans out into the light, into manifestation. This is the perfect opportunity for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Light has come to banish the darkness. Clarity is arriving too, allowing you to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. Angels and ancestor guides are encouraging you to enjoy this moment and not to rush forward, because this is a time for pleasure, enjoyment, and expansion. There's a great chance that you have extra energy. Oh, that is coming a lot more in December. Extra energy, creativity, and inspiration at this time. Notice what is coming to you, as it is inspiration directly from the divine. You are brilliant. You truly are bloody brilliant. Sometimes it is easy to get lost in an internal world of negative thoughts. Today, that changes. How would you feel if every morning you woke up, looked in the mirror, and told yourself, I am bloody brilliant? Do you feel a smile, a little smile, creep onto your face? Even as you think the words to yourself, that is a smile that knows on a deep level that you are brilliant. Perhaps you haven't reminded yourself of this enough recently. Words are powerful, so you must be careful which ones you choose. We often subconsciously select the bad ones and then are surprised that we don't feel great. Think back to this morning. What did you say to yourself when you looked in the mirror? If it wasn't a positive, uplifting thought, then let this be your chance to flip the switch and turn that frown upside down. Okay. It says here, do nothing except be yourself. You're already brilliant just as you are. Your job isn't to do anything except change your dialogue a little. Messages for Scorpio. Okay, there's the flashback here. Yeah, I feel with all of this, there is stuff coming back around, and then you're seeing what to carry forward with you and what to leave behind. Renewal. You need to take time to recharge your energy to get back on track. So similar to the autumn card. And gifts, you're uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a better position. So you can apply this in any capacity. It doesn't have to be with work, but I feel you're definitely uncovering new talents. One more card, I'm going to show it. It says, trapped. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. So ultimately, I feel there are situations where it may feel like a struggle. Not it may. It's going to feel like a struggle. And even at this time, you're needing to wriggle a bit more to come out. Okay? And part of that is it's this grounding. Easier said than done. It's actually that grounding is something that requires first gentleness with ourselves, and then and then it doesn't have to be. So for example, there's not everybody can sit still. So finding other things to do, that's why we have like journaling, running, all of that, walking. That's why we have other ways of meditation rather than just sitting in one place. So find what works for you and yeah, go with it and then keep changing from there. But I feel like you're definitely doing something, and there's a lot that you're ending right now and having a lot of beautiful and abundant new connections and inflow happening. Wow. Okay, Scorpio, I hope that this message was helpful. I'm going to stop here for now, and I'll definitely come back with more videos. And do take care. Bye bye.